Hi there, I'm Rick Vanover from Veeam, and I want to give you a brief overview of some of the news from VeeamON 2026 here in New York, the first of three VeeamONs around the world. So I'm going to give you an overview of the VeeamON event and why it's critical today. I'm also going to walk through the 4 press releases and then identify some of the next steps for more information. So what is VeeamON? First of all, it's our annual customer and partner industry event. And the theme this year is around data and AI trust, which is really the whole mission of Veeam. And we're also converging the security and the resilience parts of our portfolio. And you'll see that kind of take shape in some of the news. But why? The agentic era is upon us. And the reality is, we lived in a world where risk was really around things like accidents, natural disasters, infrastructure outages. And then a second generation of things like ransomware. And then today, the agentic era, where agents can manipulate data and sensitive data can move out of control, things like that. So there's so many reasons why it's the perfect time to converge and build a data and AI trust strategy. We see an opportunity for that, and that is where the Veeam of today is going. So let me walk you through the 4 pieces of news. So in this order, they will launch, but basically the first is announcing the Veeam Data AI Command Platform. We're going to announce Veeam Intelligent Resilient Operations, and we're going to preview some of the capabilities of the upcoming Veeam Data Platform version 13.1. And then we're going to announce the Veeam Data and AI Trust Maturity Model, which is an evolution of the previous maturity model. So let's go into the first piece of news. So the Data AI Command Platform. So the headline here is that we're launching the industry's first unified data and AI trust infrastructure. Well, the reality is this is really exciting. Our customers, our partners are really amped about being able to have this single control plane for resilience, security, operations to really build a unified offering. Now, we're also excited about this. It has a cornerstone capability of the Veeam Data AI Command Graph. This is an incredible way to have a view of what's going on in the environments. The understanding of the data, like is sensitive data being moved through an application? This is an incredible way that organizations can have visibility to who has access to data and how it will flow and more. And then to kind of visualize that, this is an image that we shared in our keynote, but the Data AI Command Graph really pulls all of these elements into one view around security, governance, compliance, privacy, and resilience across all data sources. Primary data, backup data, unstructured data, and really everything in between. So we're really excited about this. And then the second piece of news is around Veeam Intelligent Resilient Operations. This will be an add-on to our Microsoft 365 offering, and this will be really powerful in that organizations can get some of that full context to track actions and then have precise recovery. So if we look at how that'll look, basically imagine having insight into what's going on from a Microsoft 365 data standpoint. Is there sensitive, regulated data? Is there redundant, obsolete, or trivial data moved across what the organization may be doing? Having visibility into what's been tracked from an activity standpoint and quickly and precisely recover. This is really going to be a difference maker when it comes to some of the risks in the agentic era. Now, the third piece of news is new capabilities for Veeam Data Platform version 13.1. Now, there's a lot of capabilities. There's over 70. We're announcing just a few of them now. But also, we are announcing that it will have integration with Veeam Data AI Command Center, so that cloud hybrid SaaS control plane. This is really going to be exciting for customers and partners. A couple of the new capabilities to highlight include new hypervisor support. So there's a lot of market moves around different hypervisor platforms and supporting OpenShift virtualization, for example. That's another way that Veeam Data Platform can support some of the different hypervisors in the market, in addition to what we've already done by adding hypervisors over the last few years. We're also announcing expanded threat detection to look at cloud workloads as well as unstructured data. And a big one that a lot of our customers are super excited for is Active Directory forest recovery, as well as an AI-powered backup admin agent. There's a lot to Veeam Data Platform 13.1, and we are doing some of our first previews and announcements of that here at VeeamON. And the fourth piece of news is the Data and AI Trust Maturity Model. This is an evolution of the maturity model that we launched last year, and there's really just a gap. Our research has found a consistent gap between the ambition of what organizations want to do with AI and their readiness. And the other part of it is that organizations also, when we had the data resilience maturity model last year, we quickly learned that organizations just didn't know what they have. And so the Data and AI Trust Maturity Model that we're launching here at VeeamON 2026 really is built around 4 pillars, 12 dimensions, 49 subdimensions, and the output is 5 maturity levels that really speaks to organizations' readiness to understand their data and really go into AI initiatives really confidently. And so that's a really quick look at some of the news here for VeeamON 2026. And we'd love to talk to you more about this. So reach out to your Veeam corporate communications contact or the agency on record, and we'd love to have a briefing with you to learn more about some of these VeeamON pieces of news. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you have any questions.